Good morning, I'm Debbie from Debbie's World and welcome back to my channel. It's finally time to get back in the kitchen. Myself and my husband Andrew are going to the Lake District very soon and we are going self-catering. So if you've watched me before, you'll know that I like to cook a couple of meals in advance, freeze them, and then as we travel over there they'll obviously defrost. We'll put them in the fridge and they'll be there for me to eat and hopefully helping me to stay just that little bit more on the side of healthy eating. Not necessarily fully on plan, but keeping me just more on the side of healthy eating. So I've picked two recipes. I'm not sure if it's going to be two separate videos or one. We'll see how long they are. But the two recipes are from the Slimming World Free and Easy book. And the first one I'm going to make is on page 64, which is this white fish curry. Now, as you know, I have been blabbering on and on about eating fish chips and mushy peas. So as I was looking through this book, I saw this white fish curry and I thought, yeah, I've been liking white fish lately, so I'll give this a go. So it's ready in 30 minutes, serves for free and SP if you serve it with cauliflower rice, and freezable. And it says, we love a good curry, especially when it's completely free. Using fish makes a nice change from meat or chicken, and other fish would work well too. Try chunks of salmon or large peeled prawns. So what we're going to use today, it says 750 grams skinless and boneless firm white fish. So what I found is this was a frozen recipe, frozen product, and it's 6 bassa fillets, skinless and boneless. Now I do only have 550 grams here, but there looks plenty of fish there. And it is only for me, and I can probably make it stretch to 4 portions anyway. So I've got some bassa fillets. I'm not quite sure if that's a firm white fish, but it's a white fish, so maybe if you know, let me know. Now this recipe does use a lot of spices, but fortunately I've got a well-stocked spice cupboard. So what else you need is half a teaspoon of dried chili flakes, half a teaspoon of turmeric, garlic cloves, 1 medium onion, fresh root ginger, black mustard seeds. Now I only have yellow, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Half a teaspoon of mild or medium curry. I've just had a look, I do have both, but I've only got this bit left of mild curry, so I thought I'd get that used up. A teaspoon of fennel seeds, I've got those. Ground coriander and ground cumin, we've got those. 1 small cinnamon stick, I don't have any of those, but I might just sprinkle a bit of dried cinnamon just to get that little bit of flavour. 1 medium hot red chilli, there it is, hiding under the book, so we've got a chilli. 400 gram can of cherry tomatoes in juice. Now you can tell I didn't read this recipe properly because I don't have cherry tomatoes, but I have got a tin of chopped tomatoes, so I'm sure that'll be fine. And the juice of half a lemon plus wedges to serve. And it does say prepared plain cauliflower rice or cauliflower couscous to serve. We're not going to do the cauliflower rice bit because obviously I'm just making the curry itself. And I'll find something to serve it with while we're on holiday. I'll probably serve it with just normal rice, which means it wouldn't be SP friendly, or stir fry veg, or whatever I can find in the supermarket while we're on holiday. So the first thing we need to do is cut our fish into bite-sized chunks and marinate it in a bowl with some of the other ingredients, and I'll get to that in a second. So I have cut up my fish. There seems to be quite a bit there, so I think 750 grams would be quite a lot, but we'll see how we go. So to the fish we need to add the the chilli flakes. I've actually got a chilli and garlic grinder, but that won't hurt. And I've grinded out some pre-ready. Half a teaspoon of dried chilli flakes. So we'll put that in. Half a teaspoon of turmeric. And it says 2 garlic cloves altogether, but half the garlic. So we'll put a generous teaspoon of garlic in there. Give that a good mix and set it aside. The next thing we need to do is chop our onion, ready to fry it off. We're now over at the hob. I've got a preheated pan sprayed with frying pan. If you've got a lid, then get that ready too. I've got my chopped onion. Not very patient with chopping, I'm afraid, but it is supposed to be finely chopped onion if you can be bothered. So, we're getting that in the pan. Then we want to add, it says a 5cm piece of garlic, ginger, sorry. I've got some crushed ginger. We're lazy in these parts. So I'm going to add a good teaspoon of ginger, another teaspoon of lazy garlic or 1 garlic clove. I think that's that garlic finished off. And there was one more thing. Onion, ginger, garlic and 4 tablespoons of cold water. Then you want to cover it and cook that for 5 minutes. So that's been cooking, the onion, garlic and ginger for 5 minutes. I'm now going to add in my chopped red chilli and my spices. So we'll go through again what they are. So we've got mustard seeds, mild curry powder, fennel seeds, ground coriander, ground cumin and a cinnamon stick or actual cinnamon, and it's about half a teaspoon of each. Then we're going to stir that up, and it says cook for a further 5 minutes or until the fragrance of the spices fills your kitchen, which I'm sure will delight Mr. Fawcett. So now we've cooked the onion and spices for another 5 minutes. We're going to add in our tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes if you have them, but obviously I don't have them. Lemon juice. So how much lemon juice do we need? Juice of half a large lemon. So we'll put 3 teaspoons of lemon juice in, 200 ml of boiling water, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, or just whatever you feel like. That will do. That will do. We can always taste it again later. Bring to a simmer and cook uncovered for 10 minutes or until reduced to a light sauce consistency. So let's give that a stir. And I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Our sauce has been cooking for about 10 minutes and you can see it's nicely reduced. So now we're going to add our fish in that's been marinating over here for a little while. Now I am quite tempted to add some yoghurt to give it a creamy taste, but do you think I better stick to the recipe the first time I make it? Let me know. So we'll give that a stir. I do have plenty of yoghurt that needs using up, but we'll see. We'll give it a little taste once this is cooked. So what it says is, add the fish to the sauce, bring back to a simmer, cover and cook for 5 minutes or until the fish is firm and just cooked through. So we'll get it to a simmer and then we'll cover it up and cook it for 5 minutes. And there we go, there is the fish curry. I will show you it again properly later when I portion it out. I've tasted it, only took 5 minutes for the fish to cook through. And what I'm going to do, it has got quite a bit of background heat, which is not surprising with all those spices we added. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it cool for a minute or a few minutes, and I'm going to put a couple of spoonfuls of yoghurt through it just to cool it down and to give it a bit more of a creamy taste. Right now I think we're going to move on to the second recipe. Cold today, look at my red nose. So the second recipe is also from the Free and Easy book, and it's on page 112, and it is chicken tikka skewers, sorry getting a notification, chicken tikka skewers with rice salad. Now again, I'm not going to bother with the rice salad, but there's a few ingredients to make that up which I'm not going to go through today. But what it says is, ready in 30 minutes, serves for and free on Slimming World. Tuck into this Indian spice chicken chunks for all the flavour of takeaway and none of the sins. You'll love the rice side dish too. And it tells you at the bottom how to make a mango raita, which we might do another day. But as this is for taking on holiday with me, I'm just going to prepare the chicken skewers and serve them with something or other when we get there. So for the tikka skewers, come and tell us what you think.
What's that stink?
Come and tell us round here. How does it smell in the kitchen?
It's disgusting. How anybody can eat. Oh, it's just...
It's very nice.
Everywhere smell. I mean, the thing is, it sticks to everything. I mean, it'll still be smelling like this when we come back after his holiday. I'm not having it.
So let's get on, shall we? So tikka skewers. One thing I've already pre-prepared is seeds from 6 cardamom pods, finely ground. So we've got that already in the bowl. Then, so this is going to be another smelly recipe. Where's my little teaspoon? 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika. Well, I only have smoked, so that will have to do. So paprika going in. Oh, let's put you down a bit. So that was a tablespoon of sweet paprika. So we can put a little bit more in. Quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric. A teaspoon of ground cumin. Half a teaspoon of garam masala. Now bear in mind that I've been going to Slimming World for about 4 years, and in that time I've won the Slim of the Week basket a few times, and I've won the raffle, and most of these spices have actually come from either the raffle or the Slim of the Week basket. There's my cardamom pods that are already in. Cayenne pepper. Half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. There we go, that will do. Then we need some more crushed ginger. Again, it says 5 centimetre piece of fresh root ginger. So we'll put a good teaspoon of that in. Do we need garlic? Yes, 2 garlic cloves. And then we need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. We need some more lemon juice. And finally, I'm just going to get the scales out and a clean spoon. And we're going to add 100 grams of fat-free natural Greek yogurt. So that's what I've got, fat-free. I've actually got Greek style yogurt, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And I'm sure this is what has got me thinking about adding the yogurt to the curry as well that I'm doing. Oh, that's 117, so that's that. So like I say, I'll probably add some yogurt to my curry, especially because I've got it all that needs using up. So we're going to give that a stir. And then what you need is your chicken. So it says here 5 skinless and boneless chicken breasts. Well, I've only got about 3 here, but that will be fine. We might have overspiced it a bit and used a bit too much, but hey ho. Bit of spice never hurt anybody. Yum, look at that. So what we're going to do is leave that marinating for about 10 minutes. And we'll portion up the fish curry and tidy up a bit, and then we'll carry on with these chicken skewers. Right, so we are back again after a short interlude for a bit of cleaning. Ready to start the next recipe or continue with it. But I've got my fish curry. I added about 2 tablespoons of Greek style yogurt to it. It's slightly cooler now. Oh, that is nice. If you prefer a hotter curry, you don't need to add the yogurt, but if you do want to add a bit of a cooling thing to it, then that yogurt really adds something. And if you've got the coconut yogurt, which will be sinned, that would add sort of the korma flavour to it. Anyway, back to our chicken tikka skewers. So I've got my grill pan. So I've got my grill pan here, and what it actually says is to spray the grill pan and put the skewers directly on, but I don't believe in that. I'm gonna use some kitchen foil, and I'm going to thread my chicken pieces onto my skewers. So I shall see you in a little while. So I've got my grill preheating, and I've got my 2 skewers. If you had the full amount of chicken, you might need 3 or 4 skewers. And I'm going to grill this for about 10 minutes, turning them regularly. While my chicken tikka skewers are cooking, I'm on to preparing my lunch. So I thought I'd have a quick chat with you, and hopefully it won't turn into too long a video. So today is, I knew I should have looked at the date, Saturday the 26th of September, I believe. I'm just chopping a pepper and a red onion to go with my lunch. So that's what I'm doing down here. I've got a lot to do this afternoon and tomorrow with regards to getting ready for our holiday. Getting everything packed, clothes, the things we're taking from the kitchen, probably making some lists of what food we're taking and what food we need to buy when we're there, etc, etc. So yeah, we're really looking forward to our holiday. I don't know if you can tell, and we're absolutely relieved that we can still go, barring any big news happening over the weekend. But I went to group on Thursday. I thought I'd had a pretty good week, that I'd gained a pound. So I now weigh 11 stone 8, and that is a total weight loss of 14 stone 13 pounds. Now I try not to get too upset about things like this. I try not to overanalyse it, because actually my main aim at the moment is just to eat healthily most of the time, following Slimming Well plan to help me do that, and maintain around this weight, and that is my goal at the moment. And just as I said in my last video, just learning to live. This is my normal life, my normal way of eating. I'm not necessarily going to lose every single week. Some weeks I'll gain, some weeks I'll lose, and I'll just try and carry on as best I can. So yeah, we'll see after the holiday. I keep talking about it, about raising my actual target at Slimming World, because currently it's 11 stone and I'm obviously out of target, and I've been out of target now for 9 months since last Christmas. So I think it probably is time now to raise my actual target to 11 stone 7, because it doesn't look like I'm getting back in there, and that's not Slimming World's fault. That's not because it's not working, it's because I am not fully going gung-ho. I'm just living my life, like I say, 80-20, just trying to follow it most of the time, and I am not doing probably anywhere near as much exercise. I don't go to the gym, I'm probably not walking quite as much as I used to, so those things, while I'm managing to maintain where I am, I'm not really losing. So yeah, that's my position at the moment. I'm not getting too upset about it. My main focus now is just trying to maintain this healthy lifestyle most of the time. So yeah, that's my update for today. That was my chicken tikka skewers. So I'll get those out, check that they're done, and show you when they're all served up. Here's the chicken tikka pieces. I might have some tonight actually, because I've not got anything out for my evening meal yet, and I don't need that many things to take with me to the Lake District, so I might have some of this tonight with chips and salad. But there's chicken tikka masala skewers, and over there is my four fish curries ready for the freezer. Yum yum. I've just tasted it, really really nice. So there you go, 2 quite quick recipes from the free and easy book. Probably 2 quite spicy ones, but if you have a look through, there's quite a good choice in that book. But thank you very much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Click that bell for notifications of future videos. There will be videos coming up from the Lake District, so maybe we'll see you there. See you next time.